So if people ask me, why are you going all the way to Australia for a couple business meetings? I say, you know, because it's important.
This is the top of the Sydney Harbour Bridge! Wow. Yay! Woo!
So when you get off the plane in Tana, it's hot, but you don't have to look for which carousel your baggage is going to come off because there's no carousels. Luckily, you know, Dave and Rob from back home, and they were there to pick us up. Yeah, jump right in the back of a pickup truck, you know, no seat belts, no seats. You kind of hold on and go for a ride.
Driving on the roads here is like getting a massage. Like, I was getting some sort of massage. I don't know if I liked it, but it is what it is.
To have a car here, you wouldn't get very far anyway with how bad some of the roads are. You need trucks that are all-terrain and that are going to be able to take a few bumps and bruises along the way.
Thank you. Yeah, that was quite the ride.
You gotta sit back and you gotta forget life as you know it right now, because this all changes. And you just gotta sort of let yourself realize you're not in Kansas anymore, just primitive and untouched paradise.
Well, Suze came with me when I went to Australia, so I thought it was only fair that I go with her when she went to Vanuatu, and we both see something different, something new.
I came to Vanuatu to help the doctors raise awareness about what they're doing. I think their Viva project is really important, and I hope that more doctors will see it and want to become a part of it.
Viva stands for the Victoria Vanuatu Project, which began 20 years ago, just by a doctor who came down, found this place, found there was no doctor for this area of some 30,000 people. We come ostensibly to help them, but I can guarantee you we learn more from them.
When you come to a place like this, you don't want to just take what it has to offer, but if you can give back in any way, that's always great too. And so when we brought the eyeglasses here, we were able to help some people and give them back the gift of sight.
So we try 2, 3 for you, you try, it better, you go, it was awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Any better, any worse?
They go this for yes or for no, and eventually they found one that increased their vision, and you could tell.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It was emotional to see people as soon as they first clicked in that, wow, I can see again. That was something completely different.
You're gonna pick up a lot of chicks with this one. Right there.
There's hardly electricity, let alone a specialist who's going to make glasses for people when they lose their vision.
Cool.
So we thought that it would be a really great thing to do, to collect a bunch of glasses from our local city and bring them to Vanuatu.
He's gonna help us here.
I feel good about these. No!
You're lazy bugger, you're making me put them on you. Sit. He said he's so glad you guys came to the Nakamal and handed out these glasses.
Aww, thank
Welcome.
you.
It's been a real eye-opener for me. I've seen so much, and it's an emotional thing. It's very emotional to see how these people live and operate. It's powerful.
The reward was just to see how it's going to affect their daily life.
Yeah, hit me, you ready? You go. Oh, you know, good.
I think it's easy to make friends here even though you don't speak the language. They communicate a lot with their eyes. You're making a pick, yeah, for your hair.
I tried to ask how old some of the men were, and they didn't know because they didn't keep years. The only reference they had is if you were alive during the war or not. And so, you know, if you had people dating back that far, you would have some reference. But other than that, a year is not relevant to them.
Right. So if they were alive in the war, that would be when John Frum America came, correct?
Well, I knew a little bit about the John Frum Festival, just that they worshipped a guy named John that came here many years ago.
I think he was a pilot. He picked up the language and went into some of the villages, I assume, and they called him a prophet.
Before, Captain Cook, we find him Island Plutana, long 1774. After church, we come through long 18 something. Presbyterian church. Missionary put him one law, only call him penal law. I mean, like him custom. One day, America will buy help. Help you fella. The day you free, the custom movement leave. And the time, custom will like. Make him say today, no flag, and we protect them. And every day, we celebration day. From flag, we protect them, my custom.
It was a very surreal thing to be out in the middle of nowhere, kind of at the base of a volcano, and to have this huge American flag uprooted in the middle of this square. The enthusiasm was through the roof. When you see the dancers come out, they put everything they have into it.
This would be the pediatric ICU, the pick-and-any ward. So you'll see a lot of kids on IVs. We just don't have the equipment.
So they said you might be able to take me on a nature walk somewhere?